How's it going, everyone? It's Ajax here. Today I want to talk about a particular weapon in Halo and some changes that I think need to happen. Without any further ado, it's showtime, gamers. There is no weapon more iconic than the assault rifle, not just in Halo, but in gaming as a whole. It's almost as iconic as Chief himself. It's almost been in every Halo game, and it's one of the first weapons you use in Combat Evolve. And it made you feel so powerful, cutting through enemies like a 3,000-degree butter knife through butter. It's absolutely one of my favorite weapons. The sleek design, how it's unique, and looks amazing. And the way it sounds is always on point. But there's just one problem with it. It absolutely sucks. I will drop it for almost every weapon in the game because it's just that bad. And it's been like that throughout 90% of the games. Halo Combat Evolved is the only game where it is objectively good. Even on Legendary, you're able to kill a high-ranking elite in a flat-out fight, something I probably wouldn't even attempt to do in any other Halo game. Even Halo 3, the only game where it's objectively good outside of Halo 1. And even then, I would trade it out for a battle rifle in a heartbeat. And that's the problem. It was taken out of Halo 2 for a reason. The battle rifle was supposed to be an evolution of the assault rifle, allowing you to be able to get headshots off of enemies for extra damage. But because of the fans fell in love with the assault rifle so much, they wanted it back, and they returned it in Halo 3. The problem is the battle rifle is not meant to compete with a lower accuracy automatic weapon, as the SMG was only meant to be used at close range, meaning the battle rifle had to cover medium and far range effectively, and achieves this perfectly, leaving very little operating room for the assault rifle. And since either weapon has barely changed, the assault rifle or the battle rifle have often competed against each other, if you even call that, as the battle rifle is superior to the assault rifle in almost every way. The reason for this is because in Halo Combat Evolved there was no high accuracy weapons, except for the sniper rifle, which the Covenant didn't have. They only had equivalent weapons to your assault rifle, so you're only competing with weapons that tended to lose accuracy the further away they got, which was fine, because at the time, either side had something more effective. But this changed in Halo 3, as both sides had rifles that were effective at medium range. This meant both weapons were now operating in the same space against each other, and there is no competition, as the battle rifle you are able to get headshots and does decent enough body shot damage to keep on par with the assault rifle, while the assault rifle tends to lose a lot of accuracy even a couple feet away, meaning you tend to have to step on someone's toes for it to be effective. But the problems get far worse for the assault rifle, as there are better weapons to use close range, like the SMG or the shotgun, that can quickly drain or kill someone's health far quicker. Not to mention power weapons like gravity hammers or energy swords, or even heck, meleeing someone is far more effective, unless you burst fire. Then it doesn't kill someone quickly enough before you die. This is the reason why no one actually uses this weapon, unless they spawn with it, in which case you're forced to use it. But people usually switch it out the first opportunity they get, because it has terrible range, and inside its range it's not very effective. I'm very familiar with this, as I've been defeated many times by people using the battle rifle when I'm using the assault rifle in pretty close combat. And the opposite is true. I have defeated a number of people with the assault rifle when I had the battle rifle when we were close to each other. It's not because they were terrible, it's because the weapon is genuinely bad. I don't want the battle rifle to be taken out, nor the assault rifle. Instead, I want it to be better. But it's going to need some serious buffs if people are going to actually want to use it. I have 3 recommendations that would help it perform better. A slight buff in its damage, so that it's deadlier inside of its range, and it would make it a much more vicious weapon to deal with. So you can't just power through someone if they have it equipped. And especially if you got something like a battle rifle or something, you'd want to get some serious distance between you and that assault rifle, because you'll know you'll lose that fight in close range. And speaking of range, it needs a serious buff. It shouldn't be as effective as a battle rifle, but I don't want to be losing all my damage after 5 feet, especially how much this bullet spread, which is the primary reason why this gun isn't very good. I'm not saying it needs to be a laser, but something far more accurate, like burst fire while still going fully auto. And only losing accuracy at medium range, because right now, its range is about as good as an SMG, which can actually perform in its role, because it's an extremely short-range submachine gun with extremely fast fire. The third should be an effect on more accurate weapons, such as battle rifles, carbines, and DMRs, a sort of shaky effect that if enough bullets hit it, it's going to throw off the aim slightly, just enough so they're not able to get headshots inside of a certain range. This would make it far more effective in my opinion. This would allow it to really control areas it's supposed to be effective in, instead of getting destroyed in every category it's supposed to be used in by other weapons. Thank you for watching. Sorry it's kind of short. If you got any recommendations on any subjects you want me to cover, please leave it in the comment sections down below. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoy the video. That all being said, Ajax out.